Hi everyone, I'm Erin Taniguchi and I am an illustrator, and this is going to be a 5-video series on how to get started as an illustrator professionally. And I'm going to be focusing specifically around editorial illustration just because that's what I'm most familiar with. So the topic we're going to dive into today is portfolio. And your portfolio is the most important thing when you're an illustrator, because that's what gets you hired. That's what art directors see, and that's how they decide whether they're going to work with you or not. So basically, you want to focus your portfolio around the field of illustration that you're interested in. So this could be editorial, it could be children's books, it could be concept art, whatever field you want to focus on, you want to focus your portfolio pieces around that. Usually I aim for about 8 to 12 pieces in your portfolio when you're first getting started, just because you want to show your best work. You don't want to put in everything that you've ever created. You want to keep it small, contained, just to your best pieces. If you're in university, it's okay to use pieces from your university classes when you're first getting started. And then gradually, as you get professional work, you'll want to weed out your student work. If you're self-taught, you might need to create pieces for your portfolio. For example, if you want to get into editorial, work for magazines, but you don't have any of those types of pieces in your portfolio, you'll want to create some self-initiated illustrations so you'll have some editorial pieces in your portfolio. And to do this, you can give yourself assignments. So one of the things that I did when I was first getting started was I basically gave myself little editorial assignments to do. So you could, like, say, for example, go to your bookstore, pick out a magazine, or go on the internet, look at a magazine website, pick an article on there, create an illustration for that article. And you'll also want to kind of make sure you have a variety of different types of illustrations. So you'll want to make sure you have some spot illustrations, which are just little kind of vignettes. They don't have any background. You might want to make sure you have some black and white illustration, some full page, some full color illustration. Make sure you have a little bit of a variety in your portfolio. Yeah, so that's kind of some basic points for portfolio. Yeah, main thing is to try to keep it contained and with your best work showing so you put your best foot forward. This is Editing Erin here. One very important thing I forgot to mention about portfolios is you want your work to have a consistent style. So style is the look and feel of your illustrations. A lot of times it has to do with what medium you use. So you want to use, your portfolio should be consistent in terms of use of medium and overall style. You want the overall look of your work to be similar. Because what art directors do is they look for a specific style to fit the brief of the assignment they have. Yeah, so that's very, very important, and I forgot to mention it. Yeah, and like I said, I had about 8 pieces when I first started in my portfolio, and then and it was all student work, so I had 8 student pieces, and then as I got professional work, I gradually weeded out those student pieces and my portfolio grew from there. So yeah. Yeah, so that's about it for portfolio, and we'll see you in the next video.